Hey, listen! With the trailer for Echoes of Wisdom released last week, I thought it might be a good time to revisit my favorite entry of the series. So today I'm doing a pixel art version of Link from The Legend of Zelda, more specifically Link from Ocarina of Time. So let's go! I'm starting with my base model here, which you might know from earlier videos, and because I'm doing Ocarina of Time, I will need an adult as well as a child version. Those don't look much like Link yet, so let's do something about it. And the way I usually approach this is by simple color blocking to get a better feel for the character first. So blue eyes, blonde hair and a green tunic. Add a couple more details like a belt and boots, and yeah, it still does not look like Link very much, but we will get there, I promise. While the color scheme for young Link is pretty much set, old Link still needs his gloves and the characteristic white undertunic. And of course, it would not be Link without his iconic green hat now, would it? But all in all, this still looks a bit rough. So let's refine the hairstyle, give young Link bigger boots and a sword strap for older Link. And for the face, I feel like young Link is already quite there, so I only added pointy ears. But older Link, on the other hand, still looks a bit grumpy. So first I gave him a smaller nose, which made him look rather annoyed. But after giving him some sparkly anime eyes, I feel like we are finally getting closer to the OOT Link we all know and love. Let's just make them both 1 pixel taller. Add some shading, a little more depth for good measure, and yeah, I think this is a good time to add a little animation. Let's give them a little spin to check if everything is working out, and yeah, I feel like this is already looking nicely, and I really enjoy doing these 360 rotations. There's just something deeply satisfying about them. And it's also a great starting point for further animation, so let's move on. Right now, these links are still pretty stationary. So I say we make them run. And this too was a lot of fun to do, because so far I did not include much torso rotation in my walk cycles, which was a nice little exercise, and I really like the dynamic that it brings to the animation. Also, I added these little puffs of dust as a fun little detail. And right now you might be thinking, hey, listen, didn't you forget something? And no, I did not, because here she is. Some find her annoying, I myself adore her, so much in fact that I made her my ringtone. And for this pixel version of Navi, I animated her more like a bird instead of her bumblebee-like nature, simply to make her a bit more interesting and not reduce her to a bouncy blue orb. Now, this is all well and good, but I also wanted to do a couple of items. So let's see what we can dig up. Here we have a little chest. Now let's open it. For young Link, we have a Deku shield and also a Kokiri sword. Older Link receives his beautiful Hylian shield, which is by far my favorite game item of all times, and of course the Master Sword to complete the set. And as a final treat, I have one last animation to share with you today, where we will put that sword to very good use. But before that, let me just say thank you for watching. I hope I see you again next time, and until then, keep your whimsy, stay creative, bye.